Welcome back. Welcome back. The first reaction slash post game, whatever you want to call it, of the year. We just got our first game, Lakers Nuggets. We're recording this right as the Suns game is starting up. But I'm going to go on a little rant in a minute. I'll let you give your thoughts on the game first, and then I'm going to go into a big time rant. But final score Lakers 107, Nuggets 119. Lakers did not cover. Fuck them. But go ahead.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It was lovely to pick back up right where the season left off, right before the finals. And I think the Denver Nuggets showed that they hadn't skipped a beat during the offseason, even though you're losing key players and Bruce Brown and Jeff Green, who really helped you out. You got plenty of cats. First of all, you got the finals MVP and a two-time MVP, my personal pick for the best player on the planet, showing you that I'm the best player on the planet and I'm going to facilitate for my teammates, but also I'm going to show you the touch that I have around the rim, how I get buckets, and that you can't stop it. Not Anthony Davis, not Rui Hachimura, not Christian Wood, not nobody can step up to me, hold me, and stop me from either finishing or facilitating for my team, for one. And I think that you have like your MVP, your most valuable player. I think a lot of teams, every team has a most important player, and arguably Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is that cat for the Denver Nuggets, and he really showed up tonight. Shout out to KCP. Jamal Murray did his thing as always, but I think that Michael Malone has that perfect chemistry with the guys that they can hold within the team while they're on the court. Whatever five it is, you put those guys on the floor. You have a hustler in Christian Brown, who is gonna play defense, gonna hustle on offense, really push the ball.
He had a couple really good finishes tonight.
You hear me? And can knock down the three ball, you know what I'm saying, when needed. But you have length. Michael Porter Jr. like 6'10". I watched in the fourth quarter, he like surrounded Austin Reeves and got him to turn the ball over. And I think that using their length, using their size, and using their composure, I think that what makes them so dangerous is instead of just rushing to get a basket, not only do they play strong defense, but when it comes down to offense, they are very poised. Joker is going to be like that. Jamal Murray is going to be like that. And that makes it difficult for any type of defense to want to make any move, because you got to close out on the perimeter because the majority of the guys can shoot. Aaron Gordon had how many threes did he hit?
Bullshit, dude.
You know what I'm saying? But like Aaron Gordon shows you, hey, I can hold it down on defense. I can push the ball in transition. I can get big time rebounds. I can get big time blocks. You know what I'm saying? And really help, my team.
Be the glue guy.
And that is what Denver is full of, which allows them to be able to win games on a consecutive level and be as strong as they are, is just because every guy, the majority of the guys that they have on the roster are glue guys themselves. And I'll let you go on that.
Whoa, slow down, gang. If you're liking this content here, I really appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. It's free. It takes 0 seconds. I make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to all the creators I like watching, because I know it makes a huge difference for them, just like it makes for us. Stick with us. TOT Faithful, we love you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out more videos.
Yeah, so, I mean, you focused on the Nuggets, what they did. I'm going to focus on the Lakers and what the hell they did not, all right? Yes, I had a bet on this game. Yes, I had the Lakers. But I still root for the Lakers because I'm a LeBron fan. Bet with, or have a bet or no bet. But, D'Angelo Russell, I'm going to start with you. Can you play more than at 0.5 speed once for a possession? Maybe. 0.5. That's his new nickname to me. 0.5. I mean, he just dribbles. Like, the worst part is he doesn't even dribble standing up. He dribbles like you're in fourth grade where you have your shoulders over the ball every time. Like, pound dribble, little cross, little swerve. Like, make plays. I understand he had 7 assists, but still, make plays, dude. It's like when you need a bucket, he's not passing it to the right guy. When you need a three, he did hit a couple threes that I was like, oh, thank God, he's actually kind of playing well. But no, there was a couple times where there was a clear skip pass to the other side of the floor to maybe, how about you get your best player involved in LeBron? How about you do that? That might be nice. Then AD, I'm going to go to AD. Great first half. I mean, I would like a little more impact on the glass. 1 rebound at halftime, unacceptable. No points in the second half. 6 of 17 from the floor. I was worried we were going to get this shitty AD to start the season, and that's what we got. Taurean Prince, hey, I'm not going to shit on you. You had an amazing game. I said what?
Magnificent game.
I said the Lakers needed a role player to step up in order for them to win. And
that boy came out hot.
That role player, I was not expecting to be Taurean Prince. I said Gabe Vincent. You got the other one here. Finn is arrived in 6:09, but I'm going.
Let's go Nuggies.
Who that is? Who that is?
We called that.
Who that is?
I think you both had Nuggets.
We called that shit.
Who that is?
But I'm going to continue with my rant here. Pop squad, pal. But AD, I mean, you can't have 1 rebound at halftime. You can't shoot 6 of 17. You can't score in the second half. You played 34 minutes.
He started off wet.
Started off unbelievable.
Yeah.
But to be quite frank, I mean, it was ridiculous. 4 free throw attempts, not enough. Not enough. Austin Reeves, I don't want to give him a pass because he had a rough game. Don't get me wrong.
Bouncy.
But he is tied for leading the team in rebounding. That cannot happen if you're the Lakers. It cannot. I'm going to go to Rui. Rough game. He didn't look right. Like, he didn't look like the guy that we saw in the playoffs. And I think he will get back to that. It's the first game. You're going into Denver. I just thought Denver would have a little bit more of a championship hangover. And I honestly felt like they played well. Don't get me wrong. Michael Porter Jr. was all right. Aaron Gordon had a good-ass game. KCP had a good-ass game. And, I mean, just looking at the box score right now, Christian Brown had a good couple plays. Don't get me wrong. But this Denver team now is going to be very focused on starting lineup scoring. And Aaron Gordon and KCP are going to have those kind of games consistently for them to win, especially against better teams like the Lakers.
100%.
But all right, let's get your thoughts on the game, pal.
You got all 5 starters in double figures. First of all, you got almost 6 of the players are in double figures. AD started off hot. You have a bet on him? Is that why you're pissed?
No, I had a bet on the Lakers plus 5.5, and then I had LeBron over 23.5.
Well, AD started hot. AD looked good right off the rip. Austin Reeves looked like he got a little more bouncy in the offseason. You see him get on that rim?
Yes, sir.
One
yes,
time
sir.
for the he looked like me. Lightweight though, it's tough when you get out and Jokic drops a 30-point triple-double on you first game of the season. Looked effortless out there. He claimed he was working on his body in the offseason. Didn't look like it. You beat that double chin.
I mean, you had a 30-point triple-double.
Dude could roll out of bed and get a 30-point triple-double, which is what I'm assuming he did. What do you have? You have – I didn't look at the Lakers box for it. I mean, that's unacceptable.
Look at the freaking field goal percentages.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
And my last thing is, yes, I had a bet on LeBron to score 25. But how can he play 29 minutes in the opening game of the season? I know he's old. Don't get me wrong. I've watched him for his entire career, basically. But how the hell is he only playing 29 minutes? They popped it up on the screen. When LeBron was on the floor, they were +7, like midway into the third quarter, they were +7, down 14 or like 16 without him. Darvin Ham, what is that? And then the end of the first quarter, you didn't have LeBron or AD or Reeves on the floor at any point. How is that a lineup that's acceptable? You just watched D'Lo shit the bed for an entire quarter. How do you still have him out there?
I got a hot take.
Go ahead. Christian Wood played great, though. I do like Christian Wood. I think he had a couple good spurts, and I think they're going to use him more down the line. But go ahead.
Right. I was just going to say, my thoughts on the Lakers and their performance tonight. Who stood out to me, of course, Anthony Davis in the beginning. Austin Reeves showing you his capability of what he's learned over the summer with Spo, Steve Kerr, and a lot of the other young stars like Anthony Edwards. But he shows you that he is ready to continue what he started last season with, which is his rise, you know, up in the ranks of talent in the league, and also being able to lead his team when he needs to, whether that be in scoring, whether that be in in energy. But you saw him diving after every ball. And oh Lord, the dude almost ran, into the bench. He ran into the bench like 6 times. You know what I'm saying?
Diving after every ball.
But that's what you need. Those are big plays like that. And I think that D'Lo, like you said, he be at 0.5, and I think that Gabe Vincent could replace D'Lo's spot.
Shouts out to my boy Torian Prince, Brooklyn Nation stand up. What a phenomenal performance. You talked about him?
Yeah, I said he gets an ultimate pass. If he can, 4 of 6 from 3, I don't expect every night by any
You'll
means.
never see that again if it's any inclination of what I've seen from him in the past. That guy's a bum, but he played phenomenal hoops tonight. And he leaked out in the fast break too. They had him pushing. He wasn't crashing the boards. Honestly, it didn't look like anybody was crashing the boards, but he definitely wasn't crashing the boards.
Mm-mm.
How many rebounds did he have?
3.
Exactly. So
the Lakers somehow won the rebound battle.
He shot the piss out of the ball, though. He shot the piss out of the ball, though.
Hey, and guess what? Shout out to Cam Reddish too. Showed that he has potential with this purple and gold squad. And I think I was listening to Reggie and Kevin Harlan, and they just mentioned that Darvin Ham used 39 different starting rosters for the Lakers last season, which is, a high number of trying to figure out what is going to be, the start to where you want to be at which is winning games each and every game that you have. You know what I'm saying? You want to play the best that you can play and still end up making it to the Western Conference Finals. I think that early, this being the first game, I believe that the Lakers, and specifically Darvin Ham, is working with the guys to create that chemistry, but also allow these cats to have that freedom to play as they play, so that when it comes down to people needing to step up whenever it is time, they are able to trust themselves and believe in themselves. And that's why we watched Austin Reeves take off last season. And I believe that you got plenty of guys. The Lakers roster is, stacked for real.
It's a very good roster, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that the guys just take some time to work it out. They didn't get stomped out tonight. You know what I'm saying? But it was like
they were like.
It was bad if you watch the game, but if you look at the box, like 107 to 119, that's not completely awful.
It felt like a lot like the playoffs, where the Nuggets were always leading and the Lakers would make a little run, but then the Nuggets just closed it out, and that's what they did tonight. They went on a 7-0 run with like 4 minutes left. That you're down 16-18, like it's clips at that point. LeBron got it down to 3, and then he came out for 4 minutes. How I just don't understand. He wasn't playing a lot in the first half, and I understand he normally gets his rest at the end of the third quarter and then plays the whole fourth, or plays the whole third, gets a few minutes in the fourth. I understand that he's older now, but you have to play him. This is a game that your team, it's opening night. This is a game that you just got swept. You want to prove to everyone that it was just kind of a fluky sweep, and you want to get kind of revenge for it. They were talking shit in the offseason. I just don't understand. Daddy. But I was annoyed that LeBron only played 29 minutes, and AD, if you're gonna not play LeBron and keep him on the lower minutes to save him for the whole season, you have to play AD. You have to. Absolutely. And he has to play well enough to carry that load. And honestly, we haven't been able to see him do it. It's kind of annoying. And you didn't get a big game out of any role players, really. Torian Prince played well, don't get me wrong, but that's just a different kind of big game. He definitely impacted it, but just shooting threes to me doesn't impact the game at the same rate that a Reeves would have been creating for himself and others, or a D'Lo if he decided to actually learn how to play basketball again. Those two things. D'Lo's in my
shit list.
Figurative shit list or doghouse. But
I love D'Lo though. F-loading and deloading is my dog, so it was a shame to watch. I was driving here from Pittsburgh, so I was trying to watch the game as much as I could while focusing on the road. Being a safe driver, we advocate for safe driving here at TOT. But whenever I look up from my whenever I looked at my phone, he was dribbling the ball off his fucking foot. You guys talk about Christian Wood?
Yeah, I said he's a guy that I could see getting a lot more PT and making a lot more of an impact.
Christian Wood looked pretty good, limited time out there. And I don't know if you're saying that it's good to have 39 different starting lineups, Slim. Is that what, or are you saying it's bad?
I was saying that even when trying to figure out your situation with your team, you're trying to figure out the best chemistry for the guys. And I'm saying that is hectic for a season when you don't know who's starting, especially because that matters in regards to like leading your team to win important games. And like Matt said, like every game counts, especially when it comes down to this 82. And I'm saying Darvin Ham was able to, run through trial and error and being behind, in regards to seeding, but ended up making it so far into the postseason to the Western Conference that I think even though they lost tonight against the reigning champs, that with time, these Lakers, this group of Lakers have such a stacked squad that it's just all about figuring out chemistry. And a guy that we haven't mentioned just yet that I think can really do what AD didn't do tonight, which was really be aggressive on the boards over Joker or over, anybody else, is Jackson Hayes. Shout out to Jackson Hayes. And I think that he is going to be able to be that aggressive rebounder that you truly need in order to space the floor out, find the open shooter. That could be a Taurean Prince, that could be a Christian Wood, that could be a Gabe Vincent, that could be a Austin Reeves, that could be a Cam Reddish, that could be a Max Christie, that could be a, the list goes on. And that's what I said. Like, these guys have the opportunity to have a great coach that is going to be resilient and peaceful and also steadfast, resilient, and persistent when it comes to trying to figure out the best scheme and the best roster that works to build the best chemistry to win games. You know what I'm saying?
Lakers fans, I wouldn't light the town. By the way, I agree. I just came in late when you were talking.
No. Sure.
Lakers fans, don't set the town on fire. You just lost to the defending champs. They stuffed the sheet and you guys played like dog shit. So I wouldn't set the barn on fire. Also, real quick, you're not going to get that from Taurean Prince all the time. So enjoy it while you got it.
It could be the purple and gold, though. It could be the purple and gold.
Normally players go down with the purple and gold, but
we in a different spot. I think that this is different. And what I heard also is LeBron finna do a little Josh situation. They're gonna keep him at 29 minutes, 27 minutes, under 30 to preserve his health for the later season, because they're banking on the Lakers because of their roster being as good as they look on paper. And
I definitely think that down the line the Lakers are going to be in that top 3 seed. As Finn said, this is like, it's game 1. All of them count the same, whether you play the Nuggets or the Pistons. Like, they're all the same they're all weighted the same. And I just think that as a Lakers, I would say affiliate, I wouldn't really freak out too much, but it was definitely D'Lo and the Lakers just have a lot of roller coasters, and when they put it all together, they're the best team in the league. But when some of them are off, it's a bumpy ride. You have any final comments, or let's go watch this game?
Man, tune in to TOT right now. You got the Phoenix Suns versus the Golden State Warriors. This is the first review of the first game of the 2023-2024 NBA season. Welcome. This is TOT's second year starting up, man. Thank you for being a part of the journey for the first year. Y'all keep tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, show your mama, show your auntie, grandmama, uncle, sister, brother, cousin, everybody. And just know that we are here rocking with y'all. And thank y'all for supporting us, man. Tune in.
Yeah, and if you're looking for previews for any games to bet on, to react to, if you want to see them, we have every game previewed for tomorrow and Thursday. So go check those out. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.
Like, comment, subscribe.